Well, police groups have been upset over this bill that would prohibit law enforcement at every level in California from using face masks when carrying out law enforcement operations. But now they're even more upset about this proposal because of changes that were recently made to it. Senate Bill 627 would now only apply this ban to federal officers and local law enforcement agencies, but not the California Highway Patrol. But the biggest issue police groups now have with it, officers would lose their qualified immunity or their legal protections they have for doing this job if they violate this proposed state law. I caught up with the president of the California Police Chiefs Association.
I think the biggest piece to take away is it's not local law enforcement that's engaging in these tactics. I don't see any evidence of local law enforcement officers not wearing identification, not wearing masks, conducting operations. Our officers are following the law. They're doing good law enforcement. They're trying to provide for public safety in their communities. This bill makes it harder for them to do that. Makes them second guess, potentially puts them at risk of safety.
The author of this bill, State Senator Scott Wiener, filed this in response to federal immigration raids we've seen where officers have been covering their faces. He has said it's meant to hold them accountable. Other Democrats told us today they agree.
What we're saying is that it's not okay to just show up in unmarked vans, wearing masks, not identifying yourself, and kidnapping people, because that is what is happening today. And so we will continue to push this bill forward.
I also recently spoke with U.S. Border Patrol Sector Chief Gregory Bavino about this proposal. Here's what he had to say.
We're federal officers that Title 10 privileges and immunities would exempt us, obviously, from something like that. So they can pass all the laws. It would be more, wishful thinking, I think, than an actual law. We're going to protect our agents. Many politicians, many individuals are calling for, take MS-13, for instance, to take positions up against law enforcement, specifically immigration officers. And that type of rhetoric, that type of damaging rhetoric is why we have 1,000% increase in assaults on federal officers, 1,000% increase, whether they're being doxxed or followed or whatever. I'm going to protect those agents, and face coverings make sense.
It is the final week of California's legislative session, so state lawmakers have until midnight Friday to decide what to do with this proposal. Reporting at the state capitol, Ashley Zavala, KCRA 3 News.
In a statement, Senator Scott Wiener said as long as law enforcement are following the law and the policies set by their departments, they'll have nothing to worry about under SB 627. California has terrific law enforcement who are more than capable of following the policies set by their supervisors. All we're asking is that they do so with regard to the extreme masking ICE and others have begun to deploy in recent months.